Well-timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. Now that looks a decent ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gavi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Gavi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gavi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vinicius Junior. He's had it nicked away. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta finds himself offside. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Batistuta. Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose.
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tottenham have it back and can go again. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now there's... and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that has put paid to that. And it's Dembele. Hakimi. Tottenham looking to pass their way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gavi. Zaire Emery. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gavi. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. Just about within shooting range. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Tottenham go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Played out wide, nicely shaped cross. Dembele! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That has been slung wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe, header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. He's looking wide. Threads one in. Oh, he's got a son. Real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's played through for him. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, right place, right time. No foul, says the referee. Corinthians can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cantona. Gavi. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Barcola has it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Baresi. Some resolute defending there. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Teremos uma substituição.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 4 coming up here. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. And a shot! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rijkaard. And it's Dembele. That looks a cracking ball. Big chance! It's loose and... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's following up! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Camisa 20.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Gavi. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Azar. Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. Adams. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Dembele. Gavi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Azar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pirlo. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pedri. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good spread. Figo gets into a good position. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Zaire Emery, looking for a runner. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, he wasn't. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Inzaghi. Zaire Emery. Mbappe! Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Van de Ven. Searching pass he's played there. Pirlo. This is De Jong. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes the shot! And he's lifted it over.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
That's been drilled forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. Inzaghi! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to belt it away. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele. It's a searching pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Mbappe. That's rather hopeful. There was plenty of power on that. That has been slung wide. Gavi. And it's Dembele. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifted it to the flank. Pedri. Adams. And it's Kimmich.
You can never be short of runners into space as long...
He's had a shot! Zaire Emery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Dembele. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello attendees.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
In a yellow T-shirt, kindly make his way to the information centre.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in. And he's there to clear it. Shot could be... Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Filippo Inzaghi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gavi. He can run onto that. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Hernandez. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kimmich receives it in a wide position. Oh, important interception. It's their second corner of the game. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's played in here. And he's in. Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, taken with style! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Zaire Emery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And the Hazard! Oh, nearly.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Inzaghi. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Filippo Inzaghi. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe. And he's let fly. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Spread it left. Stojkovic. That's been slipped through. He's having a go!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That is good alertness. Spread out to the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good-looking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Inzaghi. Tottenham must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Stojkovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Stojkovic. It's Pirlo! He's got away with one there. Camavinga.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Tries to play it through. Marcola picks it up out wide. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. That's the keeper's ball. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a cute ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one, Lionel Messi. Big chance! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 6 minutes is
Tottenham make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Well read, nice interception. Zaire Emery. Always onto this. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance for a shot! Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gavi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. Ambitious ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's shifted it to the flank. A reprieve. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! That's another chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Tottenham going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Played out to the left flank. What a throw in. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the pass is intercepted. Now this could be a chance. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Elise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Good ball, good take. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Elise. Elise's cross. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Great vision. Played into space out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Elise. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that could well leave a mark. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have had chance, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, good-looking ball. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is chance! They've scored! And they're at it again! again in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's Neymar! There's it all! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 36 minutes is number 6, Neymar!
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Hakimi. Tottenham heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gavi. Marquinhos gets a foot in here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. That'll be a throw. Looking for the run. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Dembele gets flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Goes for a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for a runner. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could go all the way here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And it's Marquinhos, spread out to the left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Back to the keeper it goes. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Nuno Mendes. Neuer. Can he get on the end of this? Little doubt, that is a foul. Olise has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. That's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Zaire Emery threads one in. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Brilliantly cut out. Ah, he's given it away. Big chance! He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Not the most accurate pass. Done delicately. Camavinga. Decent chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a threatening ball. Neymar, and now the breakaway. Zaire Emery. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Tottenham are having a ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gavi. Dembele. And the shot! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. In with the challenge. Chance, surely! Well, now it has another go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he's having a hit! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Well, as soon as it left his foot, that was destined for goal. Rocket man.
So, a breakthrough already. Barcola, Zaire Emery. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's a good ball. Xavi Simons. Gets a good foot in there. Hakimi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's looking wide. Xavi Simons looking to be a menace in the final third.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by
Chance for a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tottenham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Out to the left it goes. Jimenez. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Messi. Thinks one through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tottenham finding their passes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dembele, and the finish! That's going to go a long way. Zaire Emery. Van de Ven. Good read, needed to be. And that's gone loose. Valverde cuts out the pass. Tottenham are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vitinha. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Xavi Simons was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Gavi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Xavi Simons, he's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he hits the net. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And yes, it's him again. Oh, what has happened? Mbappe! Out the best in the keeper.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Gavi. And the shot! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tottenham playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Tottenham have their third corner. Barcola! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Barcola clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Xavi Simons. Zaire Emery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mendes can get it clear. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Played out to the left flank. Barcola finds himself. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Tottenham presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Dembele. Coming on the field is number 15, Yamal. Substitution.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that is expertly dealt with. Barcola. Camavinga. Nuno Mendes. Wriggles his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foden. And it's Messi. Now Simons. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Zaire Emery. Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass, and he's worked it through. Can he finish? Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And what a climax we have here! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Tottenham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Xavi Simons. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Zaire Emery. Mbappe! And he's on his way! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And this, an opportunity to pull level. He's having a shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Goes down, but nothing given. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Barcola. Barcola goes on a charge down the left. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. No, that's been intercepted. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he was quick to react. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, they can break here. Van de Ven. Spread out to the left. Oh, super find.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Tottenham finding their passes. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gavi. Looking for options for movement. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 13.
Tottenham have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's the keeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes spots it and intercepts. And here's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Time and again they are repelled. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the keeper beats it away. Gavi aims beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Calafiori. Calafiori, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Neymar. Zaire Emery. And he's gone searching crossfield. Over to the left. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Zaire Emery. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi Simons. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's the...
Messi! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Paris Saint-Germain get the ball rolling in the second half. That's an imaginative pass. Tonali, that has been slung wide. Bruno Fernandes, picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow.
Has a shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Camavinga. That is good alertness. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi Simons. And this is Neymar. Tries a shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds...
And a chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Tonali. Simons. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Neymar. Dembele. Looking for a runner. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi. Rodri. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Van de Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Zaire Emery. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. Nuno Mendes. Zaire Emery. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Neymar! What about that one? A finish of true class! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to pass it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Delivers with... Oh, what a climb!